like now the heartbreak started. You know, I couldn't like accept that this was just a miscarriage, a stillbirth thing. I thought maybe she might have done something to the pregnancy. You know, and then it was, I think, 7-8 months later, my mom dies. Then the following year, my grandma dies. That very year my grandma dies, my brother is jailed.
You thought about committing suicide. May I just ask you, because it's something that never happened. Did you think of using your gun?
Yes.
Higher level, qualified son of man of Judah. When I'm weak, I am stronger. Ooh, I am stronger. When I'm weak, I am stronger. Yeah, when I'm stronger. Hey, if got no beat, what you do is just a awesome. Even when you talking chance to gold is only but a bustle. Him look on your body, him look on your muscle. Yeah, me know me go to zero, him never leave me too.
So when I sat back,
you felt like too much was happening around you?
And I'm armed, like it would wake me up, just a trigger, and I'm gone. Like this was too much for me. I was left all alone there. I have nobody else, and we were only to me and my brother.
And he's now also in jail.
Yes. And I'm a cop, and he's jailed, being guarded by cops too.
Oh,
you know.
You felt like I should have been in a position to help him.
Yeah, I couldn't. So I was like, now when I go home, I'm going to meet Graves. And if my brother would have been here, it would have been maybe easy. If I have to see him, it's me to look for him. Go see him wherever he is locked up.
You thought about committing suicide. May I just ask you, because it's something that never happened. Did you think of using your gun?
No. Yes. Yes. And the last time I thought of using the gun was in my other relationship. And actually went to the place I wanted to kill myself at. It was saa 5 ya usiku. Yeah. I went there. It was some quarry place. Kumechimbwa kumetolewa quarry kumeenda kumwagwa. So it's some big hole kumeachwa wazi. I went there. I was there for like 39 minutes.
Just debating with yourself.
Yes.
Can I do this
or?
or?
Do it here. Like no, let no one even hear about me. Like whoever finds me, it will be when I'm already gone. And in the midst of that, some moon showed up. And some clouds passed, and I was like, might it be some communication maybe?
Yeah, maybe God is talking to me.
And then some wind blew and karatasi to move. That now brought me to where I was. I was like, oh, okay. So did somebody throw a paper here? What did you guys happen?
Yeah, you just felt something strange.
So
happened.
So I went to pick the paper. Then I saw a squirrel. So nikachukua mawe, threw it to it. Squirrel ran. I breathed. And here we are.
Wow.
So half of Special Track has half of what I went through, half of my life actually.
Special.
Yeah, special.
The song is called Special. You need to find it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, first of all, just for sharing this, because you know, so many times we talk about the fact that we need, you know, people to counsel us, we need people to be there for us. And many times it has also, you know, come out that even those of us in the forces are also having things that they're having to deal with, you know, and they also get to that point where they might even want to use the gun on themselves or
many do
on people,
many do.
You know, especially now look back at how you were feeling. This woman did not have a stillbirth. You see, you could have been pushed to feel, oh, so you're killing my baby.
Arrested her,
you know, you could have done anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about how you're able to juggle you being a cop and you being a musician. How do you do these two? Who are you as a cop, and then who are you? Kwanza, uko na pimp.
Unataka za maisha? I have them. Yeah. These are tools of trade. There we go. Now Madam Millicent, you're under arrest for asking to be arrested. There we go. You are supposed to keep quiet. And
Anything I say can be used against me.
In the total flow.
So this is how it feels like. My goodness. So
can you now like slap
I've
me?
always had people say, ukijaribu kutoa inazidi kukukaza. Is that how it works?
Not so really, but ukifinya kidogo tu, like if you press kidogo this other side, that's how it tightens itself.
If you're like trying to...
Yeah. You see, you must give a click.
Yeah.
That one, that's how it tightens itself.
Wow.
So the more you struggle, the more it tightens. The more you struggle, the more it tightens. Na haina reverse.
So don't like now we can't reverse it.
You cannot reverse it. You have to.
You literally have to be the one to...
Yeah.
Wow. Under arrest. Nakwambia.
So guys, for your information, this interview is funny when the interview is under arrest.
This is crazy. Woo, my first interview under arrest. Yeah, wachana nayo. Hili kali. Hata chai yangu
siwezi. When you're under arrest. That's how it feels being on the other side, being denied freedom.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now tell me about being a cop. And then,
Kidogo, it's tricky because at some point you find you have a show, a gig mahali, and at the same time you are deployed mahali.
Yeah, especially when they clash. Being a musician, you'll find that perhaps over the weekend you're called for a gig somewhere, and maybe you're supposed to be on duty.
Yeah.
So how do you handle that? Do you talk to a fellow?
First of all, I talk to my boss.
Okay. You
like right now, my boss understands. So I simply tell him, you know what, bro, I have this gig that I have to attend this day. So when you're pangaing the job for this week,
kindly,
please pay this day. If it's good enough, he'll understand. He might replace me. If sometimes he sends me to like just find one of my colleagues who can stand for me, and then I talk to either one of my colleagues.
Then you work for them.
I work for them when the day comes. Yeah, so that's how I manage to balance. If it's so tricky, I simply communicate to the people they organize the event.
I will not be able to make it.
Yeah.
How do you feel? And this one, I think I'd really love to thank the Kenya Police for. The fact that it's opened up in such a way that one can now have their great life. That you're in there, but you're also able to, do something else that you love alongside. Kitambo, it's like the forces was just, too straight, But now it's a little more opened up. Me, I even find it different. The fact that now we can have police officers on Facebook and everything. It's only that I think you have to know what you can say and what you can't say. You can't say like we are now heading to this place. Although kuna wengine naona ni kama wanasema hivyo, we are going to this place, so pray for us and everything. So we are being more, human with them. But I think opening up those spaces, and letting the police be like us, so that we can understand them, is really a great thing.
Yeah, we've had forums where we've had forums where we are trying to learn through the community policing thing, where we have to tell guys you are just a normal day like them. That's why even I have come in civics, I haven't come with uniform.
Yeah.
Anytime you're doing uniform, you are like excluded. We're with some special kind of person.
Yeah.
But the truth is, we carry the same blood as them, the same skeleton as them. We feel the same pain as they do. We also fall sick as they do. The depression that also hits them hits at the same fact it hits us way higher than them. So in Fungamali, we are all human beings. So what they can do, we also can do. If they
How do you guys usually feel when you're out there, you're actually trying to protect us?
Yep.
And then we come out with stones and everything to stone, especially when we're heading to an election like now. Usually, how do you feel? Your fellows are actually now turning against.
While in college, we are normally told that we, the police, are only friendly to each other. But the word is going to be harsh against us.
Yeah.
So
you're prepared.
We normally get out ready for the harsh. So if it turns out to be good, you thank God. If it turns out to be harsh the way you're prepared, then you're like, this is what I was expecting. Yeah. So kidogo, the college hardens the cops. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you now allowed to live with people? There was a time
Yeah.
that kind of thing was being talked about. Are you now
Yeah, I
able
think
to go and
this should be
live?
the second or third year where the housing was abolished. So you're normally paid and live whatever you want. So you can
But
rent.
isn't it a little dangerous, you know? Like being in a place where everybody knows you're a cop. So in case anything happens and they're against cops, wouldn't that number be against you?
That's a negative view.
Yeah.
A positive view would be like, that plot, we have 3 or 4 cops staying there, so you can't do shit there. So it cuts twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever will feel like, you know, we are scary has to be tortured, has to be to part in time to be. Again, you don't know which other cop that is close to him that is also watching. So you'll find that kidogo lately.
So it majorly works for you than against you.
And also it also works for the society.
Yes.
Yeah, because they also feel
Like there are
and
unsafe,
that gap will
you
also
know?
reduce because as much as they pay rent, you also pay. Wherever they stay is where you stay. When they leave for job, you also leave for your job. Yeah. So I think it brings in the aspect of like them being same as you and you being same as them.
Wow. Where are you looking forward to being in the next? I started seeing you, you know, like almost 5 years ago, so I can tell.
In the police
next,
force or in the music force?
In the music force.
Both. In the police force, I think in the 5 years, so next time you'll be like, Mr. Sao, can we have this interview? In the music scene, I want to make big strides. I want to paint the police service, the image that a talent can take the force somewhere, and talent can take an individual somewhere. Yeah.
I see it working a lot for those
Couple of guys.
athletes, you know.
Yeah.
They've really represented the forces so well.
Yeah.
So I'm really loving it when now you're able to do music. Don't you have other friends as well?
Yeah, we do music here, they're there. So we want to have a platform where we can have a gig that's all composed by cops. Regardless of rank.
And you guys need to check out these videos, eh? His name is Deacon. Just find him on YouTube, and he's the flyest guy you'll ever see. Yani Deacon.
Whoa.
You know, there's just a way. Every time, even when I was doing your poster, I was like, Nataka, this particular photo, because this guy
It is
looks
kind of fly.
Yani mpaka ukiambiwa huyu ni cop. And it also taught me something. Don't just joke around with people.
Yeah.
When the club mahali, you're thinking, oh, I can cause, you know, and you don't know. Oh, nadhani mtu kawaida utakanyagwa, you know.
For your information, I've never used uniform in any of my videos. I just do my music like just a normal artist. So when it comes to the other side of me, is now when you realize, oh, this guy Kumbe, he can take me behind bars.
Okay.
So I can lure you with the music until I get you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now we'll have Fred. You'll put that short video where people can get to see him in police uniform. Wait,
you have it?
Yeah, I have it. See, there's that one you are, I don't know, doing what somewhere. Where nitakushock. I'm a journalist.
Okay.
But you are not having that blue uniform. Ilikuwa inakuwa kama zile za GSU.
Oh, and how? Anyway, it's a social media world. Sisi uliza hivi.
So mtaona. Wewe pia utajua mimi ni journalist. Kutafuta.
Anyway.
So you guys will be able to see that.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for just sharing.
And by the way, guys, I have a lot of music to check up. You can check me up on YouTube as Deacon254. You can as well follow me up on Instagram at Deacon_KE, and we can link up. I believe right now I'm the best dancehall artist in the country. You have never, you know, if Yani, I believe I have the top brim music that you have to listen, feel. Follow me up.
Mbona hujajiuliza why am I calling you 5 years later?
By the way, it answers.
I don't call nobody.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to
She calls somebody, said I'm one of them. No, actually I'm not one of them. I'm the top brim artist. Yeah, a clap for me. You can clap because you're the rest.
Yeah, no, but at least I can clap, eh?
Yeah.
Like that?
But you say you are strained.
Let me tell you.
Oh, and by the way, we are coming to an election period.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to have my fans arrested for something that is so controllable. You do whatever you will do, but make sure it's one, within the law, and two, does not affect the rights of the person, the other voter that is voting as same as you, and also the third thing, does not affect the rights of the person you are voting for, and the person whom you are voting for is contesting against you. Otherwise, peace. Shall we enjoy our breakfast now?
Yeah, we can enjoy our breakfast.
Oh yeah?
I've been arrested only once before. The only
So this
thing I
is
can
it.
remember is that I was told to remove one shoe.
Yeah.
Ile baridi nilisikia hapo kwa hiyo floor.
Yes. And I think this might be your first time you've been arrested by an artist.
And I'm enjoying it. That's the craziest part of it. And
Guys, have we ever been arrested apart from, I think ile pingu watu enjoy, sijui kama watu enjoy, ni pingu ya maisha. Ingine watu enjoy kweli.
So guys, it's been fun. Thank you so much, of course, for tuning in as always. My name is Millicent AROKA and we were here with Deacon, a cop musician. And I love the fact that he has made us realize just how, normal they are and how they can do the things that we do. And like he has said, let's not find ourselves arrested because it's not a good thing. Let's always abide by the law and it will be really great. And I'm also, thanking the police force for allowing the police officers to be able to, explore their talents. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm just loving the fact that even as we talk, we are able to talk about what he will be in the next 5 years as a cop, what he will be as a musician, and the fact that he can have both sides of him all happening at the same time. Thank you so much. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, keep it AROKA Media.